This is not for me. Organizers all over the country, the activists, the civil rights, the struggling parents, the families, the teachers, the students that are realizing that a system built to divide, impoverish, and destroy us cannot stand if we do. All right? It's kind of basic mathematics.
If you hear me, could you feel me, could you free me? Wonder if I made a difference or made a difference. But that we are the difference. We ain't got no code to decipher. Brother, I would never call you trife. You my brother, though they knife and fork our meals, then cop the silly feels. Yep, it's slimy, kinda grimy, miscalculated the timing. But you can plagiarize something in disguise and think we have no eyes to see something real as we. This is seriously who we be. See, this here is true indeed, the real deal, thoroughbred, like collard greens and cornbread. Can't recite what's never said, purpose keeps us fed. Real man, this is grand A, hope fed. But still, you are my brother, above you there's no other. Blood or something other, more like what the blood covers. Man, no matter what they say, we good over this way. This is positivity in the making, helping brothers to break through. Without breaking, without breaking, without breaking, without breaking. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Man, it's Thursday, so you know what that means.
It's Brother Empowerment Day.
Right. So if this is your first time watching Brother Empowerment, this is not one of those bashing shows, but it is a show that is designed to help brothers and their families to break through without breaking. So we hope that something that we discuss will positively change or impact somebody's life that is hearing it. So make sure you share it with some brother or somebody that may benefit from our show. Now, I know y'all see our special guests, right? But before we go into who our special guests are, it has been 2 weeks. Tell me what's been going on.
Oh, man. So what's been going on the past 2 weeks? So, of course, Turkey Day, or Family Togetherness Day, as I like to call it, has came and went. It was different for me because my mom wasn't in town. My mom is in the Navy, and so she's currently stationed at Fort Belvoir in D.C., and the military is kind of on restriction from traveling for a while because of the COVID flare the cases flaring back up. So I actually wasn't able to see her for Thanksgiving, which is different for me because Thanksgiving is one of those, or Turkey Day is one of those holidays where, usually 99% of the time, I see my mom and other members of the family. So it was different, but I did come and see other family.
You did?
Yes,
Who
I
did
did.
you come and see?
I came to Casa de Garnett.
Wow. Whoa, that happened?
Yeah, so I came here, made a few other visits. So also, we've just been having a lot of really just necessary conversations, man, and also been tearing up my journal, as I've been saying before the past couple weeks, been tearing that up. Also, man, music has really been speaking to me these past two weeks, man.
Like who?
You asked me about artists?
Are you talking about Jay Swagger? Are you talking about Jay Swagger?
Jay Dizzle?
Jay Dizzle, the rapper?
Well, outside
Mr. Fat Boy Swag? Him?
Yeah, him. Because he's on that intro that we have that's dope. But no, man.
Hey!
So, music has really been speaking to me, man. Most noticeably, if you're talking about artists, like I listen to, a bit of Bryson Tiller. Then, of course, Nipsey Hussle is perpetually in my rotation. Listen to even to, a little bit of Wiz Khalifa, some Jasmine Sullivan, just a whole bunch of stuff. But that being said, like certain songs,
you been knocking windows out people's cars?
No, nothing like that.
It sounds like to me that's anger music.
No, but music it's just been speaking to me these past couple weeks, man. I will hear certain songs when I'm driving, which I listen to primarily. Most of my music consumption takes place, and songs just come on, and it's just like something's just tapping me on the shoulder, saying, "Hey, I'm talking to you." Like it's really been crazy.
And you've been listening.
Yeah. So
that's good.
But other than that, it's been the past 2 weeks, bro, been really cool. A lot of transitions, a lot of conversations, and a lot of uncovering, man. How about you?
Man, the last 2 weeks have been amazing on several different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One is November 28th
was our anniversary.
Was Brother Empowerment anniversary.
2 years.
Thank you guys who have been rocking with us for the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
We have been keeping it on Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, even though we did do a time change one time.
Yeah.
And y'all didn't like that
too
much. But yeah, 2 years. It's been going strong. We're in 30 different countries. Yeah. So I thank you guys for all of the things that you have been doing to support us.
Yep.
The other thing is, yes, Thanksgiving was different. Mm-hmm. However, it was dope.
Yep.
Not really because this guy came, but because this guy and my best friend were both here at the same time taking garage selfies. You know, that's what we do around here. So it was definitely a great time. My mom and my oldest brother came in town, who hasn't been here at all. So it was his first time visiting, spending time in the suburbs. So that was really great. My favorite cousin came too. So it was like pretty dope. We had a lot of great things happening all at that time. The other thing is we're still busy. So we're going to be doing some work in the community. So we'll be in Rockingham County soon. And we will continue to do that. Just got a contract with another college. So Love is a Parable is on the move. And we got a couple of churches that we are working with, helping. And it's bringing people together through love, removing the things that separate us, focusing on the things that connect us. And I'm so excited, helping people become better so they can see the good in other people. Yes. I mean, it's just working, guys. So we're really excited about that. Sweet. Now, before we talk about who we have viewing, so guys, if you're watching, go ahead and do your comments so we can give you your shout out. We want to see who our special guests are.
Yes, we have 2 of them.
We got 2 special guests that share something in common, and I ain't gonna talk about it just yet. But 2 special guests. Mm-hmm. So, ladies, I had muted both of you guys, but so whoever want to go first, April, go ahead.
Good evening. How are you?
Hey.
Hi. I'm April Autumn Sparks, and I'm an LCSW doing therapeutic services in the Raleigh-Durham area.
That's it? Okay.
What else would you like?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're a co-founder of a group or something. Yeah.
That
maybe
too.
You got a website and you do a lot of things. Yeah. Maybe.
Yes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate all this love that I'm getting. So I'm a co-founder, Conversating, Conversing, and Relating. And my other co-founder is there. I'll let her introduce herself. But I also have established her Counseling and Life Solutions, which is my private practice that focuses on people of color and helping them to establish themselves, in particular, women of color. So,
Hey, that's good. Thank you for the dope work.
Yes, thank you.
Come on, Miss Stephanie.
Come on to the stage.
She like, now why he did this? He done muted me. Now I gotta find the unmute button. Stressing me out. There you go.
Oh.
Like,
thank you. Okay, so I am Stephanie Ritcherson. I am in Austin, Texas, born and raised in Texas. Lived in DC a few minutes, went to Howard, also graduated undergrad from HBCU here in Austin. I am a therapist. I currently work with families in the juvenile justice system. I have about 20 years experience working with victims of sexual assault, domestic violence. I work with couples. I have a little love for sex therapy. So I am very knowledgeable in human sexuality. Currently also research associate on a project of suicide in girls of color. So that is what I'm doing with the University of Texas.
Okay.
And then in April, we started the group Conversating, where we discuss topics, issues in our community.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty dope. I didn't even know that. And it's so many questions that I want to ask. Because I got a lot of questions just based off of what you said. Stephanie, I don't know why you be concealing your dopeness. We're gonna talk about that later because you sit up there acting up, but it's okay. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Speaking of statistics, we're gonna talk about a little bit of statistics that affect our men. One of them is researchers have found that at least 1 in 6 men have experienced sexual abuse or assault, whether in childhood or as adults. One of the things that this is probably one of the statistics that is most passionate for me because I was a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse at the age of 11, and I didn't report it. And so that's 1 in 6 of men who have reported it. And it took me years of counseling to really get over that trauma. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's why I really want to make sure that, guys, if you've experienced that, whether reported or not, you are not alone. There are several of us who went through it, but there are several of us who are surviving. And I also understand that there are some misnomers out there that one who experiences sexual abuse will become a sexual abuser. That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true that your orientation, sexual orientation, will be influenced by that as well. So those are all stigmas that actually hinder us from coming out and being free and saying, no, I went through this, I did it, but I'm not it. So definitely know that you're not alone. Another one, rapes of males. A CDC study found that in the US, 1 in 71 men had been raped or suffered the attempt within their lifetime. Men can experience rape as well. Mm-hmm. Here's another one. Men die by suicide 3.53 times more often than women. You know why? Because we hold a lot of stuff in, guys. Yeah. And we understand that there are social constructs that we contend with. Yeah. And so we don't know how to battle those things, but that's why you have places, safe spaces like Brother Empowerment to help you with that. Absolutely. Ready for this one? 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men have experienced some form of physical violence by an intimate partner. Men experience domestic violence as well.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So those are the statistics right there. Anything you guys want to say? And the funny thing is, I didn't know that both of y'all was a therapist when we put these statistics up.
The more funny thing, I'm sorry, Stephanie, is both of us have histories in working with domestic and sexual violence.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And the only thing I wanted to say is that those are reported statistics. There's so many more survivors. I'll say victims for those who don't survive, but those who have survived, we try not to label them as victims. They are survivors because they have survived. They have succeeded in surviving that which was meant to harm or kill them. So we refer to them as survivors, but they are way more than what is reported.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah. So guys, there's help, there's support, and help is not a bad thing. No, definitely not. Probably the strongest people know when to get support. So bro, tell us who we got on.
Let's see who we have. We have Rashia is on. Hey Rashia.
Hey Rashia.
Yeah, Ricky is on. So well, Ricky Phillips. I got differentiate. We got a couple of Rickies, but what's up, Ricky?
That's the Ricky.
Oh, the Ricky.
The Ricky.
Oh, the Ricky. Chain. Okay.
The Ricky.
So we got Miss Joey's on. What's up, Joey?
Joey.
And we got Tara's on. Hey sis.
Hey, what's going on?
We have other people watching too, but they haven't commented. So if you are on, please drop us a comment so we can shout you out and engage with you.
Yep, we'd love to have it. So let's see what's going on. Let's go. You ready to go to the first topic?
Oh, yeah, ready.
Okay. So remember, Stephanie and April, just say what's on your chest. Say how you feel. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. The effect of anxiety has on task accomplishment. What are your thoughts?
You, April? Me?
You gotta call names around here. No, just go in there.
I'll go first. Anxiety, man, can be crippling for one. It can leave you basically frozen, unmotivated. You have things you want to do, you need to do, and you don't have the wherewithal to do it because you are bogged down with thoughts, emotions, memories, fears that cripple you and make it almost impossible to do anything, to take a shower, to go to work, to answer the phone when a friend calls, because you are in a place where you are just motionless and you are dealing with so much, and it's so much sometimes you would rather deal with nothing, so you're just numb and unable to do anything.
That is it. Yes, that is all. I was just thinking about some experiences that we have. I think one of the things that Stephanie and I talk a lot about is that because we're therapists, people think that we don't experience some of the same things that clients experience, like anxiety. Like we experience those things too. And so talking through those things, having people to bounce those things off of and help us with the tools that we learn to utilize to get through is really important.
And you know what's so funny about the anxiety thing? The way that I found out, my wife was at 26 weeks pregnant with our second child. And the doctor basically told her, you need to have surgery because she was bleeding on the outer walls of the, what's the thing called?
Uterus.
Not the uterus, the sac.
Oh, okay. The amniotic sac.
There you go. I was about to mess that all up. Her blood was actually poisoning my wife, but if she had the surgery, it had a high chance that it would kill our daughter. And so my wife was like, well, I guess it's my time to go. And so I remember just like crying. Like, I was like, man, what I'm gonna do? Because we had not even a 2-year-old at that time. And then I was like, we just got married. We were like going into year 3. And I remember going to work. I told my boss what happened. And she was like, well, there's this thing called intermittent FMLA. You take it as you need and blah, blah, because my wife was on permanent bed rest until she had the baby. Man, my boss called me in the office and she said, Jay, I'm concerned about you. And she said, because this is what you're doing. And she pulled up the statistics of everybody that was working with. There's about 20 of us. And my results were like through the roof. And she said, something is going on. You're not handling your stress well. And that's when I went back to therapy. And that's when they said, yeah, man, this is how you handle anxiety. So I'm a high performer when dealing with anxiety, and I don't know it. So that's one of the things. So sometimes people think like, oh, there's a change in a negative thing when it comes to it. But there are some people who have what is seemingly positive results, and you're doing it to kind of distract yourself, and it calms you down. But at the same time, you may not know it's anxiety. It may be performing in another way, and it doesn't affect your body the same way, but it still is a type of anxiety that you're not aware of.
That's so you pointed that out. Yeah, that distraction is key because you don't have to think about what's actually going on. You can focus on what you do well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny how traumatic things can bring on, like things you didn't even think about. Like I'm a clean freak. So like when people leave my house, I'm always cleaning. And one day it was a lot of people over my house and I was just vacuuming because I used to like the lines. That's why I don't have carpet. Because I used to like the lines in the carpet. And my wife said I was doing it for 2 hours one day. And I didn't know, and it was really, but that was a ritual because when I was molested, I tried to wash off. And so I find myself cleaning, like when too many people around us, I clean a lot. And so when you find out what's going on with you, you know what to do. You know what I mean? You know exactly what to do. Let me see. Ricky said, the Ricky, 2 E's.
Yeah,
but
it's the only time I'm gonna say that.
There ain't no E in there.
You still gonna be Ricky Phillips.
I get the 2 E's and B.
Yeah.
Let me see. Bruce Leroy, our fact check correspondent, said anxiety can also affect how you feel upon completing the task as well. Yeah, that's actually some good insight. You got anything to add to that?
I was going to echo everything y'all covered literally everything. I don't have anything.
I would say you started reflecting over there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
What'd you say, Stephanie?
Is it okay if we talk about self-medicating when it comes to anxiety?
You talk about whatever you want to talk about.
The only reason I wanted to say that is that some people may not even recognize that they have anxiety because they self-medicate with other things, alcohol, marijuana, sex, rituals, or and you find a way to cope with your anxiety by masking it or changing your mood in order not to deal with the anxiety. So there are a lot of people who don't go to therapy and who self-medicate and suffer from anxiety.
So if they've never been to therapy and they have been self-medicating, how do they know if it is anxiety versus is just something I like to do recreationally?
Well, I often ask people who smoke daily, what are the reasons you smoke daily? And they're like, oh, I just like the way it makes me feel. And I'm like, well, if you don't smoke, then how do you feel? And they're like, oh, I'm on edge. I'm like stressed. I'm like, so I'm like, so you smoke to alter that mood, right? You don't want to be stressed and worried. So you smoke. That is anxiety. And it's not a bad thing. Like April said, we all suffer from it. I have had anxiety before.
So anxiety is something that it doesn't necessarily have to be a permanent thing. It can be temporary as well.
Right. I mean, you learn ways to cope with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it can be chronic.
It can be chronic.
Okay, let's see. We're going to go to the next one. Oh, this is a fun one. Our Christmas decoration?
No.
Why you got them? Why you ain't got it up, April?
I don't know. I think maybe I just this year has just been different.
Anxiety.
Maybe anxiety, right? This year has just been different, and I'm not there yet. I'm just not in the spirit of it yet, but I want to be. So I'll probably do it this weekend.
When you say you're not in the spirit, has something changed this year? Like, do you think it's like some people saying COVID affected them?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, the sad part for me, this is like I was telling bro, this is like the longest, slowest, fastest year ever. But I actually like the time away from people because I'm an introvert. Naturally, I'm naturally an introvert, and people didn't realize that. And so I'm like, I'm chilling. I was more productive during COVID, probably before pre-COVID.
Yeah, COVID robbed me of my summer. For those of you who don't know, I'm a summer baby, born in August the 2nd.
And an extrovert.
And I'm actually an ambivert, actually. But that being said, in the summertime, in the late spring, in the summer, I am extremely extroverted. As I like to say, I'm lit because I'm all over the place. I'm traveling. I'm having gatherings. I'm out all the time. That's just what I do because I kind of go hermit mode in the fall and the winter, So, yeah, COVID definitely came and just swept all that away. It was just like, okay, now none of that this year. As far as Christmas decorations, I'm not a very decorative person. I'm very much a minimalist. So the last time that I even decorated for Christmas or even had a Christmas tree was in the last relationship that I was in. And that was some years ago. So since then and before that time, nah.
It'll be a black Christmas tree anyway. Black ornaments and everything. He's like, I had black on black Christmas.
That actually is a dope idea.
That is nice.
I know. I can see that.
Yeah. I would get a fake Christmas tree and spray paint it. Yeah.
They have them at Walmart, black.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't like Walmart, but I go get one of those. Maybe Amazon has them too.
Amazon has them too.
Perfect.
I don't understand this person that I'm beside right now.
Perfect.
Stephanie, are your Christmas decorations up?
They are not, but April and I just got back from Thanksgiving in New Orleans. So,
New Orleans. That's where my oldest brother is. He actually stayed in the French Quarters.
Oh, that's where we were.
Yeah.
Shout out, Daryl.
So we just got back.
Watching.
But I'll do mine this weekend. I was gone for Thanksgiving, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, we'll have to ask about that too, though. But like, yeah, for me in my house, we actually don't even celebrate Christmas. We celebrate Hanukkah.
Okay.
So Hanukkah decorations are up, and they blue and silver, some of my favorite colors. So it's like perfect. The kids are already ready because that's like 8 days of gifts. But at least they know scripture. At least they know scripture. They learn that. So yeah, we line up. I'm excited about it because it's something different. And those who probably don't have Christmas up, they probably have Kwanzaa too.
Yeah.
So that's another one too that is great for celebrating too. So guys who are watching, y'all got y'all decorations up?
We got some comments and stuff.
Let's see.
Kerwin is all, what's up, Superman?
Y'all, that's Superman. He probably just got off an interview or hold on, are they protesting in the cold? Probably. Do y'all know Kerwin Pittman?
No.
Famous. He just go by Superman.
Yeah, he is a activist times 1,000. Activist on steroids, but the good steroids.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, we call him Superman because he's at every protest. He's on the news and he's at a protest and he's here and he has time to be at home. So he gotta be a superhero. Gotta be. There's no way around it.
He talking about he was at a protest.
Yeah.
Well, get some cough drops and some tea.
Yeah.
Joey says she actually like this time of the year too because minus the bad stuff, she loves it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Bruce Leroy say he proud of you, man. You ain't say your astrological sign.
What? That I'm a Leo?
Boo.
That I'm a Leo?
Crazy Leo.
Why would that be crazy?
I don't know why y'all gotta be crazy.
We're passionate.
Therapists,
not
why
crazy.
why are they crazy?
We're passionate, not crazy. Thank you.
I have my own theory about Leos. So.
What did you say, Stephanie? What did you
I
say?
have my own theories about Leos.
You have none?
I'm a Virgo. Oh no, I have some.
What is it?
They're just very passionate, strong-willed, stubborn, bossy.
Oh, do you know a difference between the July and the August ones?
No, I don't.
Let me tell you them, but them August ones, they are aggressive.
Okay, I believe it.
Need to take a short commercial break.
I told you, did I tell you? They control it, ain't it?
Nah. Nope.
Look at her.
Don't do that, April. Don't.
I don't know. That's not my lane. Stephanie, that's her lane. I don't know.
Look at April back. She backpacked. I got nothing to do with this.
Stephanie's like, what's her sign? Let me tell you.
What is your sign, April?
I'm an Aries.
Ooh.
Yeah, my sister's an Aries.
My mom, my dad, my grandmas.
I'm sure they are wonderful people.
If
Ooh, y'all something mean.
If I do what I want was a sign
and cuss you out for checking me?
Yeah.
Who gonna check me?
Yeah.
And then try to regulate you and you ain't even know. Y'all something mean.
Yeah. Aries gotta be the meanest sign, followed by Taurus. But Aries gotta be the meanest sign.
Well, Taurus is like a
Never heard that before in my life.
I think Aries are very kind.
Thank you, Stephanie.
yeah, but if anybody would commit a passion crime outside of a Leo, it would be an Aries.
And Scorpio, don't forget Scorpio.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they mean to.
But it won't be a passion crime. We're strategic.
It'll be premeditated.
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
My wife is Scorpio too.
Wow.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
see, we playing. No, Scorpios are strategic. And it's so funny. I know people say, well, I don't believe in all of that. You may not believe in it, but certain things influence, and it's like certain things have just been shown over time.
Yeah.
And yeah. Now those October Scorpios, I don't consider them Scorpio. I don't know what they are.
Oh, okay.
Because you know they got a little bit of that Libra. Because Libras, they nice too, but they bossy and they only care about what they care about.
Yo, Libras are something else. I know a handful of Libras, and a couple of which happen to be very close to me. Libras are something else. When them scales aren't balanced,
right?
I got 3 brothers that are Libras, and I be like, whew.
Them scales, they there's a reason why they say Libra scale. They gotta be balanced. They not, you like, man, where is the exit?
Tunnel, and they got tunnel vision when they think about it. They don't care about nothing but what they focus on.
Wow.
Yeah, I just thought about that.
And y'all didn't say anything negative about Virgo.
Well, that's because Virgos are just
y'all are too loyal. Y'all been
Virgos are
they commit to anything, and once they committed, they be committed forever.
It's crazy. Virgos are like master manipulators, but they're all like almost all the Virgos I know are musically inclined too. Y'all are geniuses, but y'all are also master manipulators.
Every Virgo that I know has this unique passive aggressive thing. They come across very committed and loyal and meek, but they're some plotters too.
Oh yeah.
My favorite cousin and my best friend are Virgos, and they have the same birthday.
Mm.
So here's the crazy thing. I have twins that are 17. They were born on Stephanie's birthday.
Wow. But they get along great, don't they?
They get along with her.
Yeah.
They don't get along with each other.
Oh, yeah, that part, yeah. But I mean with her,
They get along with her.
How well do they get along with you?
Next question.
I'm trying to tell you, me and my mom ain't get along. It was our adult life. I was like, whoo, she was something else. Y'all be beating us for stuff.
No.
You said decorations been up since
Ricky.
2
weeks before Thanksgiving, Ricky.
Wow.
Tara said.
Listen, Ricky got 3 kids.
Ricky
that's under like 6. He ain't got time, like 6 and under. He probably like, let me do something. Put these decorations up. Y'all like these lights? He probably ain't never take the lights down.
Since last year.
Right. They've been up for the last 6 years. Just go plug it up. He changed light bulbs. That's it. That's all he do. Let me see. Tara say folks are adding to their anxiety by denying themselves the simplest joy.
Yeah.
Like checking your email, Tara?
I will agree with that for sure.
Uh-oh.
She made me help her log into her email today.
Oh, wow. Not me.
What are the simplest joys? What do you think the simplest joys are?
Oh, Tara, tell her your simple joys. Tara actually has been doing a campaign on social media about helping people reconnect with just some of the simple pleasures that reconnect and bring joy. Yeah. So Tara, go on and put them up there so we can see them. Rashida said she didn't put them up yet.
One of mine is seeing the leaves change here in North Carolina. That is the most beautiful thing to me, from the orange and the yellows. And, whew, that just...
Yellow like you have on?
Yes. There's a tree outside that is this color, and I just watch it in the morning while I drink my coffee. It's just beautiful.
You know what's so funny? Tara does the same thing.
Oh, Tara. Okay, girl. Okay.
No, I do like it when it rains too, though. Like when it rains, that's me. That's like my favorite time. I be wanting like put the windows up, be outside. I don't care what it is. I love rain, and Tara loves rain too. Somebody, you know my decorations are up.
That's her simple pleasure too. Her decorations. Okay.
Yeah, an extra at that. Let me see.
Sean from YouTube.
Sean, what's going on,
Sean?
Sean? Sean is our brother. He said, "Evening, brothers. What's going on?" Sean said, "Cordell face," when she said, "Stubborn, bossy," made me laugh.
Because hey, Sean, I don't know if you know, but I really think that Leo is the most slandered sign on social media. The Leo slander is at an all-time high.
Y'all are the most crazy.
What? How can you say we're the most crazy? When you have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cancer,
they bosses,
and Scorpio All of them are.
Scorpios are not. We have tempers, and we are extreme. We're extreme in every measure.
Sagittarius.
Y'all will kill somebody. At least Scorpios will tell you, "I'm gonna kill you." No, you won't. They'll be like, "I love you. I love you." See what you made me do?
Sagittarius and Capricorn are the megalomaniacs and the masterminds of the zodiac. And Scorpios are masterminds too, but not like Capricorn and Sagittarius.
If gaslighting had an astrological sign, it would be a Leo.
I think Scorpio.
We are amazing. No. We just are amazing at everything. And we will tell you. Leos don't let you, like a Scorpio will tell you I'm gaslighting you.
Will?
Yeah. Really will. Be like, I'm trying to perfect my gaslighting. I told you that.
You're telling me you're doing it right now?
See, that's a Leo right there. I done told you what's going on. And he gonna make me question my sanity. Crazy. Let me say, he walked in the house and made us take shots.
I didn't make you do anything. I asked the question.
Slammed the cup down, made my wife take a shot. Just.
No, I didn't.
House rules, take a shot.
I asked and said, hey, let's take a shot with the rest of us.
Look, Aries game, this proves right there because Superman is an Aries.
Yeah, and Aries definitely does what he wants to do.
And he's the chief protester.
I'm going to be at this protest. You don't have to say anything to me. Everything. Yep, I believe it.
Yeah, they crazy. Oh, here you go. Rashid said, that's how y'all feel about Libras?
Yep.
Y'all tunnel vision lovers and obsessed and only focus on what y'all focus on and stubborn?
And yeah, all that.
Ooh, Bruce, that means he bossy.
And he got a God complex.
Oh, that's what they think. Sagittarius do think. Y'all talk about, like, I know that I'm extremely great in every measure, but a Sagittarius would make y'all bow down to them. Like, I will lead the way. Kim, we know you're a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. Y'all stop.
Yay, Virgo.
This is Adrian.
Hey, Big A. And we know you a Virgo because...
This proves my point about Virgos, right?
Master manipulator and musically inclined at the same time.
Thank you for being a perfect example of a Virgo. We are pleased. But that's not joyful. Emails are evil. Simplest joys. Leaves changing.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Took tree selfies. Sitting outside drinking coffee.
Yes.
Cuddle with kids, watching the show. Pitch a tent in the house. Whatever makes you smile. Light a candle in the daytime before the kitchen is clean. Currently burning lemon.
Yep. Yeah. That stuff is good.
Lemongrass.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's terrifying, man. Lemongrass, I don't know where that came from.
And it kills like spiders.
It kills a lot of stuff. Yep, and it's antiviral. Mm-hmm. Lemongrass must have came from the west side of heaven. It had to. She got called the moments, right?
Yep.
Oh, Ricky.
Hey, you know it, Ricky. Ricky, you know it.
Oh, Ricky.
You know it.
Oh, Ricky. He's aggressive when it comes.
You know what?
Which shots are we talking about?
Yeah, see, we don't even know.
Right, because you take Viggs too.
No, that's not true. We can't. Libra, she's mad because she's a Libra.
Oh, she mad?
Yep. See,
everything but stubbornness, right?
At least you admitted it. You know,
I'm not like that though. Look, a prime example of a Virgo. She mad now. You saw she was her husband. Now she herself. I don't even let people in. You two people right now, literally.
Yep.
I don't know how we got on this subject, but this is funny to me. Because all we was asking was all these Christmas decorations.
I know, right?
I don't know how.
It was an Aries that took the conversation left.
Yeah.
It started with you.
Yep.
Because I said no.
Look at that Virgo down there talking about, I do nothing.
Yep.
I do nothing.
Yep. They stopped talking about me. Let me just chill.
Oh, hey, look. Okay, what's on your Christmas list?
Nothing.
To buy or
I don't know.
Oh, I take that back.
Tell us either one.
I do want to get a TV. Can we get a TV?
You get a TV?
I want to get a TV.
Okay.
So
you know what? I think like our Hanukkah gifts came early this year because we got our new countertops.
Mm-hmm.
We got our granite countertops. Got a little purple in it. Purple is my wife's favorite color. My brother and I were plumbers.
Electricians.
We're plumbers first.
Yeah.
That didn't go so great, so we had to call in the tutors. No, we're professional.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're professional. We realized we take your plumbing out, but you got to call the B team to put it back in. Hey, we got it.
Okay, yeah.
Then my brother and I put up a chandelier. So we're electricians now. So call us for your electrical needs.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying. So those were a lot of those things that are on there. So what I would like to be on my Christmas list, and I got to talk to the missus about is, I would like to redo our bathrooms. I love home decor and redoing stuff and decorating stuff. That's my thing. I love stuff like that. So I want to definitely get new bathrooms because we got new toilets already. You know, the ones you just push the button.
Oh,
I don't like the look. I don't like the look.
Oh, you do?
It's above me now. 1 or 2, that's all you need to do. You go 1, hit 1. You go 2, hit 2.
There you go.
How simple is that? It's amazing. Push the button. Whoever invented that, you know what? I pray that you receive blessings on top of blessings. You are amazing. Whoever you are, 1 and 2 button. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Water bill went down and everything.
Yeah. There are very high-end toilets out there, which I was not aware of until my uncle and I replaced one of the toilets in my home.
See, plumber.
That was that was very interesting. They have some really high-end toilets, and you're like, it's a toilet, but like everything else, there's a tier of toilet.
See, yep, they got butt warmer toilets too.
Yep, they do.
I may upgrade to that one day, but I want to get the shower. I want to redo our bathroom, so I'm gonna see if my wife let me do it. That's what I want. And to be honest, what I like most about even the Hanukkah time, I like when the kids tell the stories. I love to see people learning and doing different things, and when they tell a story of dedication, I love that. I think that's pretty dope. And so things like that really excite me. So I just want to see them happy, man. So what you got, Stephanie?
My Christmas list is usually what my kids want because
Tell them they selfish.
right, it's all about the kids, even though they're not kids. So
How old are your kids, Stephanie?
my oldest is 20, youngest is 16, 15. Boys, 2 boys.
Oh, y'all about to live y'all best life.
And they have very large feet. So we're talking 15 size 14 and 15 shoes, which cost me more money.
Oh yeah, so I get them custom made.
Mm-hmm. For myself, maybe a new
A 15 shoe?
Huh?
You said a 15? A size 15?
Yeah.
Is this your 16-year-old or your 20-year-old?
The 20-year-old is a 15. The 15-year-old is a 14, but he's still growing.
I guess you struggle with saying act your age and not your shoe size in your house, huh? They be like, I got you covered, Mom. I'm size 8. What you want from me? Goodness gracious. Wow. Okay. So they want custom shoes and what else? That's it? You don't tell them what you want?
Yeah, I want perfume that they both have to put their money together to buy because I have very expensive taste with perfume.
Oh, what is your favorite fragrance?
I like Tom Ford, and I like Hermes. I may not be saying it right, but I have it in my thingy there.
This is the bougie one.
No,
this is the bougie one.
You hear the rap song so much, but it's literally Hermes.
Look at him, and he just had to correct you. He wouldn't let you get that. He wouldn't let you get that win.
Nope, I didn't. I said it under my breath. You the one.
No, you did not, and you stressed it.
No, you could.
Yes.
You could correct me. I'm I appreciate that.
Okay, she appreciates it. See, that's it, Virgo. She's getting you in. She's sucking you in.
I speak Spanish, so when I see some words, my Spanish brain kicks in. That's why I said
That's very dope.
He's trying to learn Spanish.
Not trying. I am learning, but yeah, that's very dope.
Oh, okay, correct me. I like how you did that. That was pretty good though. Told you he don't know how to be petty, but that was a good one though. I stand corrected. What do your kids want? April.
So my kids got cars for their birthdays. So their list will be poquito.
You say Carza, like just.
I have twins.
It's CARSA. They got cars.
Each person got a car.
I know, right? You balling over there.
No, it was really good.
I see why you got on that black and yellow.
Mm-hmm. Are you open for adoption?
Right.
No.
Prophetess Cardi B told us about that.
Yeah.
Bodak yellow.
So what can we ask what kind of cars?
They got Mini Coopers.
Oh.
Now see, something ain't right about this. They supposed to get a 95 Honda Civic.
Mini Coopers. Mini Coopers aren't cheap because I looked at one.
Actually, if you know some people and you look and you do some, I got a really good deal. Like I probably paid
Watch that.
I would pay for one used car. I got two. So I didn't pay over 50.
She is a whatever price you tell her, she doesn't pay it. So she will negotiate. So I believe her when she says she's got a good deal.
Oh yeah, because she's an Aries, right? So they do what they want. So it's like, no, I'm not going to pay that. What you told me, I'm not going to pay that. And you know who else does that? People in the mob who are connected. They're like, no, what's the price? I'm not going to pay that.
I think that's her favorite phrase. I'm not going to pay that. I'm not going to pay that.
Yeah.
My superpower. That's my superpower.
Yeah, the price is. I'm not gonna pay that. Excuse me. No, I'm not gonna pay that.
You know what? And it's funny because my mom is when you know something about to go down, she always say, you know what? That's gonna be like, yeah, they ain't about to get it. Whatever you thought she was getting. As soon as she say, you know what, just run, or just say, you know what, I apologize. Tell me how can I help you?
Yeah.
After that, I just.
So did you have the cars delivered to your home?
No.
Both of them good with mental health too.
No, I had some help with getting them here, and their father brought them home. And
imported.
So yeah, it was cool.
Too many, man. Like just you'll have all my information tomorrow. Just tell me what you need.
I'll be your assistant.
Yep, assistant kid.
I just be your assistant because I know that change. I just take the crumbs from that table. That's just amazing. But good job. Awesome job for getting cars for these kids. That is like amazing. I'm like, that's dope. No, kudos to you. Yeah. Kudos to you and the dad coming together to get them that. But what's on your list? What do you want?
I want a punching bag. I got myself some perfume. Stephanie, yeah.
I thought you said I want to punch you bad.
Right. So you want like a actual a bag, boxing bag? Oh, yeah. Okay.
April, were you born in April?
No.
So you was born in March, but you named April.
Yeah, I was supposed to be born on April 1st. I was early.
You know what? So funny but bad at the same time. I feel bad about saying about April 1st. My grandma died on April 1st. Someone's like, that's a horrible joke.
Yeah, it is.
And she really. It was like nobody believed it. Like, if you know my dad's side of the family, it's like they joke anyway. And they like, Mama gone. And I'm like, I'm not playing. And so everybody kept saying, stop playing. And it's because we joke so much. And it was April Fool's. It was just horrible.
Yeah, that is
it's horrible.
Having twins on April Fool's Day.
You had twins on April Fool's Day?
No, I found out I was having twins on April Fool's Day.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like amazing. And like, look, her said something about, Y'all are perfectly going left on these simple things. Sorry. Oh, look, we got so many things we need to go over. Rashid said Christmas list. I don't know what that means.
What's the next one? Last comment.
I want affection and food.
That sounds like cake and brownies.
Okay. No, that sounds like feed me and rub my stomach. Get in my belly. We got aggravation from California on.
Hey, Donshell.
No, don't pay her. Bye. Video camera for video blog.
Word.
On-site recording, random things, etc. That's pretty dope. That's what's up. We need to figure out how to work this.
Go pro.
Yeah, we got it. I tried to set it up so I can have more quality things, but it's supposed to work as a webcam, but I was unsuccessful. So we need to figure that one out. So that's what I want to do. Matter of fact, can we make this Hanukkah list come true? Please, Mr. IT. Let's see. Rick said
He wants a bidet.
No, we just go past it. I want my home and car paid off.
Me too, Rick.
Evidently, if you get April to adopt you, half of that is done.
Rick,
your dreams can come true today. Get you a mama.
Hey, Rick, me first though. Be first, okay? You wait 3 years, and I'm gonna be, I'm first. I gotta submit my paperwork tomorrow. Look for that in your tomorrow. First thing tomorrow morning. East Coast time, not Houston time.
You gotta approach these dealerships with the mindset of they want your money and business. That is such a Sagittarius right there.
I mean, it's true.
Well, the way I'm gonna say it is, I'm gonna get the car I want because you want my money and my business. I'm gonna go down the street and I guarantee I'm gonna get it cheaper.
Or you
And over time, yes.
Or you can be in areas that's connected to the mob, like April. Like I'm not paying you.
Look at this. See, this is why we don't talk to certain people from California. You see, they come on your show and attempt to bully you. For Christmas, I want to move in a new house. You can't because you're on baby 13. Okay, here go one. Superhero burnout in the workplace. As the newest on the team, how do you defend against it without appearing incapable or lazy? I got to answer quick, but what y'all got over there?
Yeah.
Superhero burnout workplace. As the newest on the team, how do you defend against it without appearing incapable or lazy?
Well, that's kind of layered because it depends on a lot of different things. Are you a woman? Are you a person of color? Or
the person who put that topic is a black woman.
Yeah.
Who works in real estate.
Yeah. I was having this conversation with someone earlier today about this thought that women of color are supposed to take on everything all the time. And so...
And we do take on everything.
You're right. We do. We do. And do it well and are burnt out. You're right. So It's setting parameters that, I'm working until this time. I'm starting at this time and working until this time. Starting with putting those parameters in place, making sure you take your lunch and you don't work through your lunch while you're working on a brief and eating at your desk, like just setting those parameters. And it's not, I think a lot of times we have that narrative in our head that, if I put those boundaries there, people are going to think I'm racist. That's kind of imposed. We impose that upon ourselves. Mm-hmm. So I believe in setting those boundaries.
Yeah, I'm a fan of setting boundaries as well. Because what happened to me is I got my first leadership role at 19 in higher education, and I was over people that was twice my age. But also, I was raised in that generation, that you have to code switch and all of those things. So that's an anxiety already, because you am I code switching well? Because if I code switch well, I'm gonna progress. And I remember when I got my next promotion, and if I worked hard, all they got is more work out of me because the raises happened the same time. They had the same measurement of what it was going to be like. They told you what you needed to do in order to perform. So why am I going over and beyond, for one? Now, if it's something I just enjoy doing, I just happen to do it, that's one thing. But then why am I code switching? Why do I have to do that? Why do I have to change the way I talk, to change the way I act, back on straight and all of that? And one day it hit me, I can't be all these people. So in interviews, I let them know, well, I don't know, I'm interviewing you. You need to tell me some things. Why I want this job. And when I walk in jobs, I do believe in establishing boundaries. And I send an email in a minute. They'll tell you, I work with Joe, I send a whole email. I'm like, these are the things that I need in order to be successful. And I don't feel like these things are happening. And see, we think, oh, you're not supposed to do that because that's another situation. Being Black in America has taught us certain things, and it's not necessarily true. Most of my promotions have came by saying, like, why did you do that? Or that makes sense. Like, one of the companies I work for, he designed stuff, and I said, well, it's good that you designed it, but how do you know where your money going? Ain't got no dates in here. It ain't got anything. I mean, how you know what performance is? What is retention? I mean, it's great that you built it, but to run a whole company, we need to tweak this thing. And I got a promotion. One time I got 6 promotions in 1 year, just by establishing boundaries and expectations. And it's okay to do that. We gotta stop trying to feel like we gotta save the world, because we're not. And right now in America, it's the perfect time to be a Black woman. So celebrate the fact that you are a Black woman. That has been the most progressive demographic, and for the last now 16, 17 years, you guys continue to thrive. So yes, there were a lot of things that you had to carry, but you guys have worked collectively to level the playing field to where it is working to your advantage. It is just proven at this point. So I would say embrace a lot of that and trust, just like these ladies say, set the boundaries, trust it, and move on.
Mm-hmm. Playing field with nuclear explosions, really.
Y'all see what we have to deal with?
Yep.
I see.
There
a
are
lot of love. It looks like a lot of love there.
people from California. Look, this.
Hey, Kim.
She wanted. Well, let's do this. Kim, we're gonna connect you with April.
Mm-hmm.
Have her people to call your people, and she'll have a Tesla airdrop to you.
Yeah. After my people call her, though, and get in touch with her.
Yeah, by 9:38, it'll be at your doorstep.
Right. Okay.
Look at this. We work together.
Yeah, when your coworkers are on the live with you.
Yeah, coworkers, past bosses, all of them see this. I tag them all in it. I don't care. You know, people be like, well, you ain't gonna be friends with people on social media. But why? I'm the same everywhere. And if you are a person, you tell people to her post, look at this. It's also good to discuss what you will do not want and will not do. Everything isn't a confrontation, just facts.
That is true.
Yep, like Tara thought she was not going to be my friend, and she my friend and my sister.
My sister too.
I don't know what happened to your application. I think it was backlogged due to COVID.
Nah, it was pushed through an emergency approval.
You don't have the seal.
What?
It's a Tara seal. You ain't got it yet.
You know what?
It's time for positive brother shout outs. I ain't dealing with you. Okay, ladies, this is the time where you give an opportunity to shout out brothers who normally don't get it, who are doing positive things, you know, whether in the community, for the family. They doing their own thing, so they don't get the accolades like the politician or, you know. So tell me who you got.
This is okay. Just kind of threw that on us, like.
Well, the Aries don't read their email or the Virgo.
You know what? See,
I read it. I didn't know we were. I didn't know we were doing it. I thought the audience was doing it.
Yeah. So
I'm going to shout out to a guy who works with teens in a therapeutic setting, but he takes out time to like sit and talk and get to know each kid. He's not a therapist. He's like he works directly with the kids. So he takes it upon himself to not just babysit the kids, but to actually get to know them. And because of that, a lot of kids, they have less runaways at that place. Kids want to stay there, less fighting, more being compliant, and just feeling human because of the way he treats them. So,
okay.
That's my shout.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
I'm gonna do a broader one. This is one that Stephanie and we talked a little bit about this, Cordell. Stephanie and I wanted to do something on unhealthy femininity and really give pause and thanks to men who are actually doing the things that they are charged to do. I think a lot of times in the community, we focus on the negative things that aren't being done. Men aren't taking care of their kids and all of those things, but really upholding and uplifting men who are being great fathers. And if they are paying child support, they're paying child support and they're supporting and they're at the games and they're doing all of the wonderful things to be in children's life and in women's lives and pouring into the community. So all of those who are not, and I don't have any one specific, but I'm just saying I recognize and applaud those who are. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that.
That's dope.
That's pretty dope. Before I give my positive brother shout out, I'm gonna let you do it last. Cause yeah, you can close it out this time.
I appreciate that, bro.
Obviously, if you remember all that to close it all the way out.
Okay.
You got it.
Yes, I do. You're right.
My brothers are the coolest. First, I want to thank you, April and Stephanie, for being on, but also supporting brother empowerment behind the scenes, because we've been sharing it in y'all group, and y'all just been liking and loving and ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
They like, bless their heart.
Yep.
We love it. So we want to thank y'all guys for sharing and supporting us behind the scenes and inviting us to you guys' exclusive private conversations as well. But now for the positive brother shout out, man, I have to give a shout out to my brother right here, because not only have we been doing this for 2 years, we have been doing Love is Parenting now for 3.5 years, man. We went from perfect strangers to best friends, man, and it's just been a dope journey. I'm proud of your growth. I'm proud of the things that you're doing. Like literally, if you go back and look at the videos, we all look like different people because I got a neck now. You know, he has hair.
Both have hair.
Right. But a lot of things have changed, but one thing that hasn't changed in all jokes aside is your heart. Your heart has always been not only for people, but for Love is Adorable. You love this organization like it's your own. So I thank you for all the things that you're doing. I thank you for staying up with me, helping me figure out stuff with the website, doing different contracts, figuring out what we're going to talk to people about, but even helping like with something like this, talking to us. So I definitely do appreciate you and everything that you're doing. Our other brothers, Kerwin, who always spend time, you know, no matter what he's doing, he make time for brother empowerment, at least to check in, literally. He'll be in the middle of live at a riot and will check in to brother empowerment to let us know that he supports us. We thank you for that. We also, Ian Parks, we thank you for doing everything that you're doing. If y'all don't know, we'll connect you with him too. He does a lot of great things with the children. And he actually serves with our daughters in leading the youth initiative. And then our new influencers that are coming on the team, Ricky, he came out of nowhere. He just really became a little annoying brother to me that for some strange reason I have to talk to every day. We're so blessed because his parents named him after me. His name is Ricky J. Phillips. So that's my little bother. And then you have Keanu Devontae, man, your cousin, our brother, you know, part of the nephew clan, who's an amazing person who is motivated not only you to get in shape, but he's going to be leading our Love and Fitness initiative. But he worked me out so bad that I vowed that if I don't lose weight on my own, I'll go to him for punishment. But he's an amazing person, and he also understands the financial industry very well too. So he's going to be helping us get a better understanding of stocks and things like that. And then Bruce Leroy, thank you for tuning in. Sean, my brother in YouTube land, thank you for everything that you're doing constantly. Every text message matter. And all of my new friends, actually Sean McLeod as well. I thank you, brothers, for everything that you're doing. Rick, thank you for being on. I do appreciate all of you. And then my brothers, my older brother, Darryl, Vincent, Rodney, and my younger brothers, Mel, Mike, Junior, Ryan, and Jacob. I love all of you, and I thank you guys for motivating me. My little god brother, Alex, thank you for everything that you're doing. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Y'all continue to be great. On you, bro.
Well, so
bring them out. I'm
gonna just continue because my brother Jay definitely got a lot of folks. So I will continue. I won't do too much overlap. But I definitely will shout out my brother Jay here because definitely it's our 2-year anniversary. When we started Brother Empowerment, we did not know that it was gonna be like this. We didn't know. We had an idea and we just went with it. We had an idea and we had intent and we had motivation, and that's what we went with. We rolled with that. So and now we're here. So I definitely shout out my brother Jay simply because I literally wouldn't be where I am as a person and just in life if I had not been rocking with him. And so I try to think about it sometimes, but I don't really like where it goes, so I just stop thinking about it.
Yeah, horrible nightmare.
So I definitely shout out my brother Jay because we've been doing this thing for 2 years. And of course, all the brothers that my brother Jay shout out that are on the live that aren't on it, that are gonna watch it later. Shout out those brothers too. My last 2 things that I would say as far as other brothers shout out, the 2 brothers that I want to shout out are groups of brothers. The brothers that are having the tough conversations, whether that be to mend relationships to keep them going, or even to release people because it's mutually beneficial or just beneficial for them that they release them. Shout out to those brothers because that is not easy to do. It's not easy to do, and there's a lot of pressure with having the conversations and having those confrontations, which are always negative, like we talked about. So shout out to those brothers because that's good work, and that takes real strength to do that, and not just go along with the damage or the abuse that's been happening. It takes real strength to have those conversations and to really break that ground. So shout out to those brothers, and shout out to the brothers that are also in the community that are really just doing their work and really just stepping and not doing a bunch of talking. I definitely shout out to those brothers because we have quite a few brothers that will talk a good game and tell everybody what they need to be doing. But when it comes time to show some results or produce or show what they have built, they don't have anything to say. They have lots of things to say when it comes to what somebody else needs to do, but for them, they don't have anything. So shout out to those brothers because that is really what gets things done. Doing work is what gets things done. There's anybody can talk or anything like that, but doing what needs to be done and doing the real work is what gets things done. So that is my brother shout out, and yeah, I really did though. So like my brother Jay said, I definitely appreciate April and Stephanie for coming on. We definitely appreciate y'all, and we appreciate y'all again for letting us kind of sneak in your group and come on and got videos and stuff in there. And we thank everyone for their support. And if you guys do not know, if you don't think you have anybody who loves you, or anybody who cares about you, anybody you can tap in with and talk to, you just met 4 people today who you can do all those things with. Please connect with us, talk with us, just stay connected. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.